Sometimes I feel like I'm in a river of ideas, and I'm naked, and I can't hold the fish. They're just flying by me. I'm like, Jesus, just trying to get these ideas.
That's right.
It almost feels like these are not my ideas. These are ideas that I'm working hard. I've put in the effort to go out and fish for these ideas. It's essentially the seeds of creation, right?
Yeah.
Everything that's ever existed that humans have invented and built came from a mind. It came from thinking. How do I put together this house?
Yeah.
How do I put together this skyscraper? How do I make a plane? How do I make a TV? How do I make a this? How do I make a that? Like, we're vessels for ideas.
And this is probably a dumb question, I'm sorry, but how deep is the sand out there? Like, how far down does that fucking sand go?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question.
What's
and isn't
under
sand, here's the other thing, isn't sand from oceans beating down rocks?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what sand is.
Yeah.
That's what's the most fucked up thing about the desert. There's just no goddamn ocean. But you've got so much sand.
Yeah.
That is mostly from what? Isn't it? I think sand's mostly created. It's probably created a few different ways, but I think it's mostly created by oceans beating down rocks.
Right. So that's just time. You're just looking at time.
You're looking at the craziest fucking stamp of time we can look at.
Yeah.
How long does it take for an ocean to turn rocks into a goddamn desert? Yeah. Holy shit, dude.
So when you make a planet and it's still molten, the heavy stuff goes to the middle.
Right.
Because it sinks and the light stuff floats. Well, what's heavy? Iron is heavy. Platinum is heavy. Iridium is heavy. Uranium is heavy. All the heavy stuff is heavy. So nature then sorts it. The geologist calls it differentiation. It sorts it. Now you have this cosmic object that later on...
Yeah. I get it. Enough said.
What the hell's that?
What are you talking about?
That is quite a monster.
Why is that a monster? Maybe there's another word instead of monster.
Well,
because I think of monster as a horrible thing. I don't think of it as being like a wall.
When you fight someone who's formidable, say, what do you think of the person that you're fighting? Like, how would you characterize them? They have a monstrous side because they can bring substantial physical force to bear on the situation and be willing to do it. So they're not naive and harmless by any stretch of the imagination, right? They have a well-developed capacity for mayhem. You think, well, is that monstrous? It's like, well, I would say, yes.
I would say fierce.
Fierce, fine, let's go with that.
Yeah, because someone who's fierce and formidable is not necessarily a monster. Holy shit! I'm gonna go fight Godzilla.
It keeps regenerating.
There's two of them.
Run away. We don't stand a chance.
'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free. 'Tis a gift to come down where you ought to be.
Here's an idea. I have these DMT crystals, and they're fucking huge.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. Here goes.
Wait.
Here goes
No.
nothing. They're tripping balls.
Right. They don't know which way is up. I've been trying to figure out why you're so successful. And, like, you're a lot smarter than anyone might think. you know, your persona doesn't shout intellectual, but you're damn smart and you're tough as a bloody boot.
That's a very good way to put it.
And when you find yourself in the place just right, you'll be in the valley of love and delight. And then there's more to it, but that's the essence of it. Isn't it cool?